Stardew Valley is one of the most popular indie games of all time. But in 2025, is it still a good game to play? Well, yeah it is. It's pretty amazing actually. But let's talk about it anyway. Stardew Valley is a relaxing farming simulator with some RPG elements. You quit your job, move to a small town, and inherit an old farm from your grandfather. As you progress through the game, you realize there's more to it than just farming. You need to mine and forage for resources, level up your skills, fight enemies, upgrade your tools, have a relationship with NPCs, explore, unlock more of the map. There's magical creatures, and then there's this guy that everybody hates. In fact, the more you play, the more you realize that Stardew Valley is not relaxing at all. It's actually pretty stressful if you want to do everything. So then why is it that me and so many others keep coming back to this game? Before I decided to make this video, I was playing games like Dune Awakening and Death Stranding 2, both great games in their own ways. But for some reason while playing, I kept having the urge to go back and playing Stardew Valley, and I couldn't figure out why. Then something clicked. Both these games was missing something that Stardew Valley had nailed since day one. At its core, there's two things Stardew Valley does right that makes me want to keep playing it. The first is a sense of progression. This game has a fixed loop in form of in-game days, and no matter what you're trying to accomplish with your gameplay, you need to finish your tasks in that day or try again the next day. Every day you make money by selling items, and you gain experience from what you've done in the day. Every time you level up a skill, you can unlock more recipes, which unlocks more things to do and more ways to make money. But it's not just the fact that the game rewards you for your effort. It's also the fact that the game rewards you often enough to make you want to play just that one more day to make that little more money, to unlock that skill, unlock the recipe you wanted so badly. And that's not to say that games like Death Stranding don't have a reward loop. They do, but they don't happen often enough to make them feel meaningful. And the problem with most AAA games today is that the world is so large that the time between rewards is so long that the games tend to get a little bit tedious or boring. And yes, games like Death Stranding have a story to balance that out. But after spending 50 hours with the game, if you spend 40 hours watching cutscenes and story and only 10 hours playing, out of which most of it is just walking around, is that really a game? The other reason for me that sets Stardew Valley apart from all other games is the fact that the world just feels alive. The world itself is small, and yes, there's random events that affect the map, but the map largely remains fixed and static and there's not much happening there. But the world is filled with so many interesting characters that you can't help but develop emotional attachments with them. Everybody I know who plays Stardew Valley has a favorite NPC, and not just that, they have a very good reason why that's their favorite NPC. Every NPC is unique in their personality, their behavior, their appearance. There's someone for everyone in this game. The game encourages you to learn what these NPCs like and dislike so that you can give them gifts to get them to like you. Every day you walk by them, you do quests for them, you interact with them during festivals and cutscenes. And it's not just the player, the NPCs also have relationships amongst themselves. Some of them are trying to confess their undying love for one another, and some of them are just trying to please their corporate overlords. It doesn't feel like the world is alive because we as the player are part of it. It feels like the world is alive despite of us being part of it. By the end of year 1, you know all these NPCs, you know their tastes, you know their secrets, you know their relationship with other NPCs, and all that means that you made an emotional connection with them. Combine that with great music, amazing pixel art, a fun core gameplay loop, and the fact that the entire game was built by one single guy makes you just fall in love with this game. And that's why, even in 2025, Stardew Valley is absolutely a great game to play. And as someone who spent most of their lives playing video games, I have to admit it's really hard to find a game that sticks with you for so long and makes you want to keep coming back to it. And always remember, screw that guy.